Why are you late today? Give your hand. Will you repeat it? Why are you late? Why are you late? Oh, traffic. Should I come a bit early? No. Wait, you. What do you think? Huh? Did you do yesterday's assignment which I assigned you? Go stand at the back, you. Go. Come here. Turn around. Show me the work. Get there. Okay. Think complete. Go. Good for nothing. I'll pull your ears out. Got it? Huh. Well, friends, what just happened now? Guess what? Corporal punishment. Yeah. You know what it is? It is the use of physical force that is exerted on a student by a teacher as punishment. But in what all cases? First one, for coming late. Secondly, for failure to do any tasks that are assigned. Or third, for talking with friends during class hours. Be it anything. So, what are the kinds of corporal punishment? It can be ear pulling, hair pulling, spanking, flogging, caning, hitting on the back, anything. Which is completely outdated. It's not in relation to the international standards as well. So what can be done? So in this video, I'm addressing all, that is the students, the teachers, parents and the administrators. Yeah. So students, there might be some victims of this actually. So such practices can lead to psychological effects. They can go mentally down, as I had told in my previous videos as well. Okay, not going much into that. Yeah. So, I'll tell you a story. It's about it's a real life story. A boy. He was hardly 6. He was slapped by a teacher. The reason? Spelling error. Yes, you heard it right. Spelling error. He made a mistake in spelling. He was slapped. How mean it is. Then what happened? He was very depressed. He went to his home and refused to have his meals. Strange? Well, it happened. Then his parents tried to undermine the reason behind it. They could not understand. Actually, he was too young. He was hardly 6, as I told. So it was afterwards they were able to understand that, and the boy revealed that the teacher had slapped him for a mistake, for a petty mistake. Then what effect did it have on the child? Since then, he has stopped communicating with friends even during class hours. Not only that, even if it was necessary to communicate, he abandoned it. His communication dropped at a significant rate, at an alarming rate. He refrained from speaking to his friends even during free hours. That was the effect it had on him. A shock, a trauma, you can say. And the parents, they lodged a protest in the school against the teacher. And the fascinating fact was that The teacher said, I didn't do it. Look, what she had done, she has provoked and told she haven't done. How easy? That doesn't go that easily. It won't go that easily. And the teacher had to apologize finally for what she had done. Yeah. And some years passed. Then when he was around 11 or 12, he was given a blow on his head by a teacher. The reason, he didn't paint the canvas properly. Different students have got different skills, right? Just because he's bad at the canvas painting, does that mean he has to be given a blow on his head? How mean? The same thing happened. He went to home and started to weep, and the parents again tried to undermine the same. So again they lodged a protest, and the teacher agreed. But here the teacher initially agreed itself. Initially she agreed, yeah, I have done it, sorry. That's what. And again, this is a second shock for that child. And again, he became more introvert than before. Because firstly, he was beaten for what? Nothing wrong he has done. He hasn't done anything wrong, right? He hasn't caused any harm, and still he was harmed. So he thought, even if he had interacted with students, it was an offense, and he would be struck again. And by the way, it's prevalent in some schools as well. But now it's on the decline. It's almost extinct. But yeah, somewhere this corporal punishment is being practiced. I may take a bit time, sorry, but I had to address it. And this child which I told, he was a premature birth, had some difficulties during his time, and the parents took too much of hard work to bring him up. And now he has reached his late teens and is now leading a normal life and recovering from the trauma and started interacting with the friends. Now he has got friends and communicating well. Yeah. Well, the thing was that it did not affect his studies. His academics went smooth. It was good, an average student, okay. But his communication skills with others, it diminished as a result of this thing. Yeah. So what can be done? How it can be solved? Now I had got to address the administrators regarding this. Well, administrators, I have only one appeal to you. While you employ the teachers in a school, actually it's prevalent in schools mainly, even though it has declined. In colleges or any other institutes, I don't think so. Maybe tuition centers? Anywhere. Administrators, I have only one request. You must employ the right person. Yeah. And ensure that they're given a psychological training. It's a must. They need to understand the minds of the children. It's very innocent. They are very innocent. They are trying to explore new things. So it's okay if they mingle, right? No need of any physical force. You need to introduce positive ways, motivation, and bring a change. Now, what I have got to tell the students, whatever happens, such thing happens, you go home, right? You report it to your parents that moment. Don't wait it for the next time. And teachers, I know that you can also help us because Now, all of the teachers follow this method, right? So if you find any teacher violating this rule, you have to take an action against them. You have to report it to the higher authority. Because corporal punishment is banned. It's illegal completely. Yeah. Now with regard to parents, I have to speak. So what can you do, parents? You need to have a clear understanding of the children. When they return from school, check if everything is fine. Spend some time with them. If everything is alright, any kind of activities was going on, or anything bad had happened. Understand them. Now next is about parenting. There should be a positive kind of parenting. Okay, yeah. You should not use physical force against the child. That's what is required. And bring a positive change among them. Now that's what I have to tell you. Okay. So whatever I can do within my limits to increase or intensify the crackdown on this corporal punishment, I'll do it definitely. There's no doubt regarding it. Okay. So we hope we can bring a positive change and eliminate this practice completely from the society entirely. It said it's banned for 6 to 14 years. Corporal punishment is banned. But does that mean over 14 it can be applied? No, it cannot. Why? It can be registered as a case of assault. When the teachers have to intervene physically, even though they have to intervene physically, like if the student gets into physical conflicts, yes, at that time physical force may be required. And how? Physical force means what? Should not cause any kind of injury or harm. If they are engaged in physical fight, pull them back and make them understand. Thrashing or spanking won't do the work. And parents, what I have to go to tell is that, yeah, if you strike your child, suppose if your child breaks a glass of water while carrying it, you strike him, thrash him. And even if he falls by mistake also you thrash him, right? So you think that it's something great. I mean, yeah, he will understand the lesson, but it creates a kind of aggression among their minds. In such a small mind they have got. So they will, instead of not repeating it, they might repeat it again. That's what happens. And whatever I told, it's with reference to science, by the way. Okay. So hope all of us can bring a change. We will bring a change, work together for a secure future. Thank you.